Fake Facebook man, posting lies about my life which no one else can. Filters on my face to disguise my age, showing money that I don't have is what is on my page. Why don't you come and join my team? It's called living the fake Facebook life dream. If they post a pic of me deep clean, but it's pizza and burgers for dinner, you know what I mean. A snapshot of vacations that I got no money to take. So you one of my sports car, you know that it's a fake. Got my love loaded up with things that aren't even true. Pretending on Facebook is my thing too. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
2,000 friends, which I've never done met. A pic of my lunch is what you're gonna get. I had a post of your baby, say it's one darn cute kid. But I lied, cause it's ugly, that's called an online fib. I talk about success in my job and the pending promotion, but in reality it's a psych, cause I got a demotion.
Only the fake Facebook man, posting lies about my life which no one else can. Filters on my face to disguise my age, showing money that I don't have is what is on my page. Why don't you come and join my team? It's called living the fake Facebook life dream.
You block me on Facebook without a judge, jury, or trial. I'll be creeping you the next day with a shiny new profile. See a pic of my family? Yeah, we're having a good time. Well, the joke's on you. We have not talked in 8 months or 9. I'll tell you about the weather and the stuff you don't need to know. I'll fake a good illness so the sympathy will grow. I'll ask you to donate to my made-up cause and post selfies on the daily that ain't breaking no laws. So don't judge the life of the fake Facebook man, pretending to be happy like no one else can.
The Rock have been playing some amazing hockey this season, but they're missing my expertise behind the bench.
What expertise do you have? You go after the puck over in the corner.
Go after the puck? What are you talking about?
Hustle.
This is all you got?
What's in your playbook?
Skating 20 yards?
Skating yards? You know that's football, right? You don't even belong on the ice. Let's go. Hustle. This isn't. You wouldn't make it one day as coach of the
My
Rock.
dad used to say hustle to me. It worked for me.
Yeah, 1963. This is 2021, my friend. Pretend the ref just made a bad call. How angry are you getting?
Boo.
Ooh. How do you expect to motivate the Rock with an attitude like that? Let's see your whistle.
I don't even have a whistle.
You want to be a coach and you don't even have a whistle? The whistle's been part of coaching since the beginning of time.
All right, boys, big game, big game, big game. I'm going to look for some hustle from all of you tonight.
It's game day. Get your tickets today as your Timmins Rock take on the Powassan Voodoos at 3. Let's pack the Mac. Get your tickets online ahead of those lineups at timminsrock.com.
We got it from here, guys. Clump, you just embarrassed me in front of all my colleagues.
Hey, what are you doing? What are you...
All right. You got so aggressive at the end of that video, Kinsman.
I know. You don't see that aggression too often.
Hey, you're
Especially,
pretty big guy.
the Joannes of the world who tune in. She
Yeah.
says, there's not a mean bone in my body. There you go, Joanne. I did that specifically for
You know,
Joanne.
you're a lot taller than me, a bigger structure. So, you know, when you come at me, but it's
I got
funny.
bigger mitts than you.
Yeah. But it's funny with that video because it was hard for you to get your lines out because I was making you laugh. I could see underneath the mask. We had to do like so many different takes.
It was lots of fun. And again, the Timmins Rock playing some amazing hockey. We are so proud to be a part of their sponsorship when it comes to social media sponsorship for the team. And, you know, Friday didn't start off as well as it should have. They got the law, as they say, they got the one loss out of, you know, their tank early with French River Rapids loss Friday. And I think that fueled the rest of the weekend. Back-to-back wins with a nice cap to the Powassan Voodoos this afternoon. That game was a 7-2 win for our Rock, who now stay atop the entire NOJHL with that win.
I had a good time at the game Friday. I spent all my time in the beer gardens.
You did. Yeah, you love the Sleeman original draft house. See, my messages work at the Rock games. When I say that over and over again, you said, you know what? I think it's time to go up and have a Sleeman original draft house beverage.
I was there before they even opened up the door. But you know what? I'm thinking that they got to get that full arena licensed. That would boost attendance by 200-300 people.
It would. I don't know why. You know, I don't know why or any rhyme or reason for it. But, you know, they do the Nova Awards in there, and they usually have drinks all around the arena. So I'm just thinking, you know, is there a bit of leeway? Why can't we allow drinks in the stands? We need more cleanup crew. Who knows? But anyhow, everybody always goes to that one side. And after the game, when I'm walking up to, you know, drop my mic and all my clipboards off, you get to see the sea in the row of the cans. So they're cleaning them up there. So maybe it's a cleanup thing. I don't know.
Ooh, Mark can be a little aggressive. Yes, you don't know. Like sometimes he puts his foot down on me.
I put my foot down quite a bit.
I get bullied by you, Kinsman.
I know. You don't take me seriously. If I'm trying to apply aggression or you know something really makes me mad, I don't think anybody ever takes me seriously.
No.
Like, there's no way Kins is upset. They don't take me seriously, and then I say, you know what? Okay, I'm not mad anymore. And then we end up going,
you're like you know,
hands going for drinks somewhere.
You know, remember when Jessica was on the show talking about mental health? Me and you didn't learn our lesson because we're the type of guys, you know, happy, and then you know, one day you got to release it, my friend.
Got to release it sometime, and that's what I did with that video. But again, the Timmins Rock finishing off the weekend on the right skate with 2 back-to-back wins. Again, French River, you would think out of all the games that the Powassan would have been the tougher of the 3. French River was KL with a win last night. The loss against French River Friday, and then today 7-2 against the good old Powassan Voodoos, who always put up a good fight when they come to the MAC.
I'm saying hi to everyone. Thank you very much for checking in on Sunday night. A lot of folks has joined us tonight. We appreciate that. Seen Vanessa Landers checked in too, Mark. That's nice.
Yeah, Vanessa Landers checking in. We're going to chat about Vanessa in a few moments. Of course, Vanessa watching from St. Michael's Hospital in Toronto. If you've been following her journey, she is finally in TO. There's a team of surgeons ready to do the vital surgery that is needed to be done to get Vanessa back, with a little bit more normalcy to life. She's been in the hospital 50 some odd days. It'd be finally great to see, the surgeons get that job done. And again, she has a GoFundMe, which we're going to showcase in the show tonight in the comments.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll get some donations her way. But
yes,
if you can imagine, it's a dicey situation. It's taken this long. The surgeons, I guess, out of the group of surgeons, didn't want to tackle the surgery because it is quite extensive. But they do have a team in place, and they've gone through all the avenues of how to make this operation work. And she sent me a message tonight. Let me find this message from. Yeah.
Well, we're rooting for her. It's not like it's a terrible ordeal, being stuck in the hospital, and we hope she, this gets resolved for her. Gets to be at home with her little man and enjoy an awesome Christmas, and she deserves that. So, 1,000%. Best of luck, V. We love you. Keep getting stronger and keep fighting the good fight, my dear friend. 1,000%, Deb. 1,000%.
That's right. Let me just find this right now. Because before the show, I had to reboot the comp, and I guess it deleted the.
Hey Benji, there's
the
Benji
message.
Ben, I'm rocking the Benji hat.
You got that.
I'm jealous of that guy. He has access to hats all the time. Him.
So here we go. So if you go to follow my journey, Team V Strong, and of course Vanessa Landers and her page. You can follow her journey, and there is here it is here. I'm just trying to find the one comment. So here it is. So this was on day 43. 43 days in the hospital, and finally to Toronto in St. Mike's Hospital is ready for me December the 5th, which is today. She's there now, and the surgery is going to be December the 7th. Getting the surgery to save her life. It's major invasive surgery, as they will be working on saving her kidney, rerouting her mesenteric artery, and dealing with the abstraction. Finally, so close, just have to get past this last hurdle. And again, the team of surgeons, no surgeon wanted to tackle this. They do have a team of probably the best surgeons on this planet. If you go to St. Mike, she's in good hands, and we're rooting for Vanessa. But if you go to the Follow My Journey Team Be Strong Facebook page, I'm going to get this comment back and the GoFundMe, and we'll put it up into the comments here tonight.
Let's put up the GoFundMe, and if you're in a position to help, please do, because it's awful. And we got her back though, pal. We're Team V Strong ourselves, and
we are Team V Strong.
We want her to be at home and have an awesome Christmas with her little man. I see Gail Mills checking in, and we wanted to thank her. Like, we had such an amazing time at Bermuda Tan on Saturday. I really loved like the creativity and the vibrant atmosphere they do all the time, but especially for these annual events. They had like sand in the store and pina coladas and nice snacks.
The virgin pina coladas, we should say.
Okay,
but still yummy enough.
Yeah, so yeah, it was awesome, and they treat us like kings when we're there, and we really appreciate being part of that. And yeah, I'm not going to give away too much, but they may be seeing me a little bit more at Bermuda Tan. So,
well, if you look at my color now, you and I could probably use some color, especially after we showed our leg. You normally show your legs at this time of the season, but they were putting on blinders back there. Poor Sam the parrot. They had goggles on Sam back there.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you. But can we talk about the sandals you were wearing? Like, your sandals are like someone like my great grandpa would wear, with like 42 Velcros on them. They're like that typical brown. What's going on here, Kinsman? What's
You
going
call
on?
those dad sandals. I think
They're
yours are
grandpa
dad
sandals.
They're not grandpa sandals.
They are grandpa.
I bought those because when you play golf, and sometimes I'll play golf with sandals. Those sandals are meant to get through a golf round without slipping and sliding your heel.
Yeah, okay. They're
Yeah.
they were they're something else. Maybe for Christmas I'm gonna get you like a pair of Reeboks or Nikes or something. What do you think? But we love that. And but I see that we have a special guest checking in right now.
Yes, we do. We have Mona Gauthier tuning in. Of course, the mother of my boys. She's gone through quite the ordeal. Double mastectomy this week. Finally at home, recovering now. It's amazing. You go in for a double mastectomy. It's like going in and getting your, putting a Band-Aid on your thumb. Like it's unreal. You would think you're in the hospital for days. No, she was in and out, 3.5, 4 hours.
Yeah.
Absolutely unreal. But we've been following Mona's journey. And of course, we've got a big fundraiser at the Surge on the 18th. Mona is joining us backstage, and we're going to bring Mona on with a quick update.
All right. I'll bring her on right now. There she is. Hello,
There
Mona.
she is.
Can you hear us?
Can you hear us, Mona?
Yes, I can.
Hi, how are you?
So the quick update is basically Sierra did also have her surgery.
Yes.
So that was two of us going through cancer basically at the same time in the same household. My voice is still a little bit raunchy from the breathing tube from the. Other than that, it's not that bad. Like recovery is peanuts so far. So, which is kind of odd to say because it is a big surgery, but I just have to look forward for the chemo that starts in 2 weeks.
And that battle with the chemo is how many months of chemo do you have to go through?
It's once a week, and it's the type of chemo because you have that they've told us so far is going to be the Taxol. Taxol has invasive than the AC, which is called the Red Devil. Obviously, the oncologist still has to do a follow-up with me after. And then we are finding out on January 6th if I'll need radiation as well. We're crossing our fingers, no radiation, but after the 12 weeks of go through 52 weeks of Herceptin, because Herceptin, it's basically when they check you for breast cancer, they check for hormonal positive. So if you are progesterone positive or negative, if you are positive or negative, and if you have the HER2 compound in your blood. Me, I was estrogen positive at 50%, and I was also positive. Now, the HER2 positive means that the cancer can spread in your body at any time. So the Herceptin is kind of like a block the cancer from eventually spreading somewhere else. So that's the to go through for 52 weeks.
Holy smokes! Like when they say you've got the road to recovery, it is a long, lengthy road. That's why Jamie and I, Kim Donovan, who's opened up her hearts, the heartstrings to open up a fundraiser coming up on December 18th. That's why it's vital to have as many people as we can through the Surge. And it's by donation only. We're going to have other great fundraising opportunities that night, but obviously an extensive road ahead. But it's great to see after such an extensive surgery. I still can't believe that they get you out of there within 4 hours after that massive surgery.
They started the surgery a little bit later. They were supposed to start at my dad and Pat were checking in and trying to call to see if I was in recovery. Made it back to day surgery, but I spent 3 hours in recovery and maybe 20 minutes in day surgery. They sent me home. They were so busy that day. It was crazy. So yeah, I went in the OR at 1 o'clock, and when I looked at the time, it was a over 3 hour surgery. So
Yeah,
right now
just
it's mostly getting the boys to kind of settle down because they want to give hugs to mom, and it's like, don't pull on the tubes.
Yeah, gotta keep them down. You know, they were wondering what was going on, and it's tough to tell a 5 and a 3-year-old you know what's going on. And obviously, you
Mhm.
know, they're happy to see mom recovering, but again, it's quite the long road to recovery. But again, you know, I guess if you can look at it, the first major hurdle is done. You've got nurses coming to you daily, or is it weekly, to address the wounds?
So I had the nurse come in on Friday to change the dressing. So that was the first, because the way that they packed me, I couldn't even move my arms. And there was one did wrong in day surgery by mistake, and they ended up, when you have cancer on the wall, to put the blood pressure cuff on the side that you have cancer. And since I
Mhm.
had it caused a lot of swelling. So right now my right arm, I can't. That's the side that had the cancer on. So and I don't know if we had mentioned that before, but the cancer was only on the one side, but I chose to have on the other side. So I have the bilateral mastectomy, which is where they go over the lymph nodes. And then the other one, they just remove the breast. I just didn't want to go through. It's all done now. It doesn't mean that it's not going to come back eventually in the lymph nodes, but at least I know that it won't come back in the same area.
yeah,
So when
such
we
a
think about it, 64 weeks still left of
wow. Yeah,
Holy smokes.
it's never ending. And you know, Mona's such a like a tremendously strong woman. You know, I hear that all the time from Mark. And not only, you know, are you battling cancer yourself, which you will be successful, you're supporting your daughter who's battling cancer. And it's just a disease that's affected like so many people. And it's not just the surgery and it's over, like you're saying, Mona, it's like 64 weeks. And then,
Mhm.
A long time.
yeah, it is. And, you know, it's never an easy battle at all.
No, and like when I'll get the cancer center in Sudbury, they are like the social workers there are amazing. Prepare you for what the potential may happen. So they give you scenarios, and I'm one that always looks, okay, this is like the best scenario, this is the worst scenario there. So at least we're really, really prepared to work. So what they basically told me is that my chances of working in other full-time jobs are of the extent of the intensity of the Herceptin and the tax, but it's all stuff that will cross that hurdle whenever we get there. But I'm the chemo, so hers was, it's surgery, and right now, if we it's practically all closed up, so it's doing really good.
Hmm. Yeah, just well, it's a very positive update, and you know we're wishing you all the best. Now, on a little bit of a lighter note, I do have to ask this because I love when you're on the show. I love when you comment on the show, and anytime you want to share anything about Mark, because he's a closed vault. This guy. Just feel free to post whatever you'd like, and we're gonna share it. He doesn't talk about anything besides the show, so I never know what's going on in this head of his.
But what I heard from backstage, you were talking about, and when we went to Jamaica the one year, Mark pulls out his sandals, and I told him, I said, "You're not bringing that to Jamaica, are you?" His
Those sandals?
They're so embarrassing.
What's wrong with those? Those sandals are fine,
You
perfectly
look like
fine
you're 2 years
sandals.
old.
The person who designed them, I'm keeping them in business.
Oh, yeah. You need a
I've
little
got
bit of
my own
work on your
personal
fashion.
sandals designer, I guess.
Yeah. You need a little bit of
No,
work
but
on
like
his
they were
fashion.
falling apart.
Well, these ones weren't falling
And were
apart,
literally falling apart.
Yeah, that's right. Kids, man. Yeah, anytime you feel up to it, you just throw the comments on the show, and we'll make sure we'll get it out there, and we'll find more and more about Mark as we go along. But the sandals, they're just something else there.
Oh, come on. You know what? I maybe 2022, one of the New Year's resolutions, figuring out different fashion trends for this old guy here.
Yeah, that's right. But we're so appreciative you came on, Mona, especially after just coming off surgery and supporting Sierra, and we really appreciate the updates. And we're really looking forward to the fundraiser on December the 18th. And we're encouraging folks, to come on out. We're not selling tickets. We're asking if you can. There'll be a donation jar
at the door.
Yeah, and we're also going to have some fun with it. We're going to a donation. You can complete a challenge or a game, and we'll have a lot of fun. And it's going to be a real good night and help support two amazing people in our community.
Yeah, and you see his face on the buses all through the city. Mr. Kotek, Nanish Kotek, he was the first donation into the jar. There's going to be a jar at the surge. He emailed Kim Donovan about a month and a half ago now, $150 donation. I know, viewers of the show, Janice, who looked after the boys for us on Saturday. She donated $1,000, and people, the Timmins Rock had donation jars out all weekend, and just seeing the outpouring of support for you, it's just amazing. The city with a heart of gold, and everybody lining up. I know Martin Peel's got something planned for the donation night of the 18th. He's keeping it under wraps, but so many businesses coming through for you, Mona.
Like all the support that we've had even so far, especially with Sierra and even Benji and Full Beard and all the people that bought the that keep on buying the Cancer Can Suck It hoodies that you guys have on the website.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, no, tremendous support, and people in the community always step forward when there's folks in need, and it's one of the things we love about living here. But
Everybody likes to give back.
Well, absolutely. So we really appreciate you coming on, and we always appreciate the updates about Mark. So we love
That's it. When I maybe I'll ask Santa Claus for some new sandals for Christmas, and I'll bring them to the show, and I'll see. Okay, are they good or bad, or are they going back to the North Pole?
Yeah, that's right. Okay. Well, thank you so much for joining us, Mona. Really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
All right. Bye,
Anytime.
Mona. We'll talk to you later.
Okay. Bye.
Hey, bye-bye.
I would love to do a full show just with Mona, and we're really digging into the goods now, kids. I can see you being so stubborn with those sandals. I'm not going to buy a new pair. Don't you realize they're $29? These I got another year out of these. Pal. All right then. So, but
you know what? Joking aside, if you can join us on the 18th. Hopefully we'll see a packed house at the Surge, and again, it's by donation. You can walk in there with $0, couple bucks, $5, $10 if you're feeling very generous. If you win one of the 50-50s at the Timmins Rock game, it was like $1,600 today. You can give back generously, and that's all we ask. Just come and have some fun. We've got some fun antics up our sleeve that night.
Yeah, we will. It's going to be an awesome night. Think of it like a Kins and Klomp Christmas party, and going to an awesome cause. Mark wears out his sandals and shoes like my dad did. Right, Laurie? Right. This is what I'm trying to tell him. It is. I'm trying to help him here. He's just so stubborn. Joanne won't be there, but I think Joanne sent in a donation, so thank you very much. I do. Sometimes I do wear socks with my sandals. It's comfortable.
Keeps your feet warm, right?
I think it's fashionable. I know it's a no-no, but I think it's fashionable. But majority of the time, I don't. But I wouldn't wear those things Mark had on. They're just like, you've sort of given up on anything. But you're comfortable, so that's all that matters, pal.
I'm comfortable. Yes.
All right. So tons going on. Amazing weekend. So we talked about how we were at Bermuda Tan and we had an amazing time. They just treat you so awesome in there.
And you remember the gold tanning that Gail was giving away? Gail actually just messaged me now. We're going to find this, the winner of an $1,800. Was it was the $1,800 tanning, the gold pass? And it went to Lori, I hope I get this name right, Lori Palacia.
Oh, yeah, awesome.
So there you go. Lori has tanning for a year. And Gail just, here's the Gail. She wanted to send a message for tonight's show. She just wanted to say thank you because we sent a message. How did things go after we were there for your annual sun sale? She said, had a good day. A little better than last year, considering everything going on in the world. I'm happy. I'm at 50% less pre-COVID, but we get there and we will get there in a few years. And then she sent us a nice little message. She says, you guys were a highlight. So again, Gail, thanks for bringing us on and bringing us in for such an amazing fundraiser and an amazing time.
Yes,
and, we'll be back again, hopefully for next year. It's going to be fun.
We will. And Martin Peel just commented he is on the road out for a search, always busy. But we were at Pad's Oasis, the new name, on Friday.
Yeah.
And with the Elf on the Shelf. So it a kind of a funny story there. And so, we got there and Martin needed someone to be Elf on the Shelf. So I went and got my little guy out of school. I never seen my little guy so excited to be part of Kids and Clomp Live. I think it had.
Well, here's the funny thing, Martin, because we didn't even have the name until about 1:00. Yeah. So we unveiled MJ Perot of Timmins is forever going to go down in history as the one who named Pad's Oasis. And again, the scrolling banner is now going below now. That is the new name for 651 Airport Road. Pad's Oasis. MJ Perot named it. It's a nice Pad's canine protection and detection and protected services.
Hey, protection and detection services.
Yes, Pad's canine protection and detection services.
Yeah, that's right.
If you go to Pad's Oasis, actually they just started a website. Nothing really on there yet, except for Elf on the Shelf with a couple of the pets that stopped by for a pic when we were there for the grand opening.
Yeah, so amazing. So congratulations, and we had a lot of fun there. My son got to be Elf on the Shelf. He's so excited to work with his dad that day.
Well, I think if you find the Facebook page Pad's Oasis, I do believe it's your little guy behind Elf on the Shelf. That pick, he's forever going to go down as the cover pick for Pad's Oasis.
Listen, he doesn't care about he just cared he got a day off school. Because I always say, when your dad dies, what are you going to do with Kids and Clomp? He goes, I'm going to sell your half.
Going to sell your
so,
half.
He's going to sell it. But that day, he seemed really excited. Kids. Hey, listen to this. You like talking about the weather. So Martin Peel's driving out of town. There's a debate about this big storm coming. I know you're going to be up at 4 a.m. because you get that bus cancellation out right away. But are we getting a storm or not? Some people say canceled. Other people say it's happening. I do have a warning on my weather app too. So what's the latest?
They're calling for 10 to 25 centimeters tonight into tomorrow, but will it hit directly Timmins? I don't know. If you look at the radar, it could go south. Will it bypass us? Will we see 10 to 25 centimeters tomorrow? I guess we'll have to wait and find out.
You get a bus cancellation also, Bunny. You're canceled. You can take the day off tomorrow.
But you know who's going to be the true test of how bad those roads are? Our good friend Anne Moran, who is a professional coach, operator, and driver for Ontario Northland. She does the Hearst run Sunday nights into Monday morning. So you just follow her on Facebook. I'm sure she'll update us if the roads get nasty, and well, definitely no. She usually predicts the snow days before anybody gets the snow day update, especially on a Sunday night into a Monday morning cancellation.
So Martin Peel says it's not on his phone anymore. Remind me of the time I'm going to Thunder Bay in about April, and it's showing the forecast being like 30 degrees. And then about this time, it's like 2 or 3 in Timmins. And I'm like, I'm getting hyped to go to Thunder Bay. Like, why would it be 30 degrees there and like 2 or 3 in Timmins? I'm getting all ready to go hyped. And a couple days later, I remembered that I still had my weather app on Cuba because I just got back from there like 4 months ago. So there you go, Kinsman. Maybe Martin Peel has his weather app over in England or something. Maybe he's not on the Timmins weather.
I don't know, but will it be? I've had that app, the app that says it's going to be 100% snow day, and you wake up, there's like two snowflakes flying by. So you can't really go by that app. I look out the window, and if I see a good 1.5 feet of snow, I'm thinking, okay, it might be a snow day. And again, if you follow our page, that cancellation notice will go out usually just after 5 a.m.
You're right on top of it.
If all goes well.
A lot of different opinions on it, but I did see it earlier on. So,
and I just found that GoFundMe link for Vanessa. I'm just going to put that in our comments.
Yeah, throw it in the comments.
Well, here's what happened. Remember, I had to reboot before the show. I had everything all ready to go, and now it disappeared on us. So let's put this in the comments. Vanessa Landers down at St. Mike's tuning in tonight. Vanessa, we love you. And here is, I'm going to post it. It's going to go on all our social medias that we go. This is the GoFundMe link for Vanessa. She's hoping for the goal. It was set up by, I do believe I think her cousin put up the link, looking for $5,000. And at last I checked, it was just shy of $500. So if you can imagine, she's been in the hospital for 50 some odd days. You can't work if you're in a hospital for 50 some odd days.
No, of course. Yeah, it's awful. Yeah.
So again, there's the GoFundMe link. Vanessa, we promised you we'd put that in our comment thread tonight. So if you are feeling generous, give Vanessa some love. And again, she's going through the fight of her life. Again, I want to thumbs up St. Mike's. You hear nothing but good when someone says they're going to St. Mike's. It's almost like they're all supermen and super women in that place. They all wear capes, probably the best surgeons on the planet. Yeah, they've all been to St. Mike's, and we know Vanessa's in some good hands there.
Yep, she's in great hands. So that's awesome to hear. Hey, and we're Team D strong all the time, my friend.
We do. Now, I've got the sticker on the back of my window right now. It's still there.
So this coming Wednesday during the day, it's that dreaded time of the year. I'm actually going to have to go to the mall and do some Christmas shopping because I'm not someone you want to shop with. And Terry always gets frustrated with me because, I like going to Square One because you can go there and like Toronto and there's a pub there somewhere. There's no real pub in the Timmins Square, so then I get more miserable.
Remember back in the day when you got sick of shopping, you could go to the arcade. There's not even that escape anymore.
I know. So listen, there's nothing like that. Maybe I can walk over to Montana's or something, but I got to go and I'm committed. So Wednesday during the day, I'm doing the Christmas shopping, the stocking stuffers. I'm not gonna be in a great mood this day. I'm just like
now stocking stuffers. Is it just one aisle of like the dollar store? Here's a bunch of chocolates, the giant toonies, and the loonies. Yes, I'm drinking Kinsman Live 705 here.
Listen, Barry, I tried this gift card idea once, and let me tell you, it was.
I like the gift card idea, Barry.
Well, listen. Okay, how can I put it like that? I'm gonna try to think of putting about this. If you don't get a thoughtful gift for your partner, and it's a gift card, they can remove things from the relationship for a long time. So you really got to think about being a sensitive, caring person. Okay. Number two, my kids don't want gift cards. They want Xboxes. They want controllers. They want, and so I did that one year. It didn't look good on old Clumpy. So I really got to put in the effort.
You got to physically put in the effort. You need to physically wrap it, put it under the tree. Here's the thing. Do you wrap your own gifts or do you go to those wrapping services in the mall?
No, I wrap my own gifts. Yeah, I wrap my own gifts. These are gift cards. grab a drink at Siva's. Thank you, Tess.
There you
Thank
go.
you.
Tess knows all there. That's actually you know what? All your Christmas shopping should start at Siva's, that end of the mall right there. I don't know if you'd ever leave Siva's after that. You're like, okay,
Janice,
you know what? I'm already five pints deep. Forget the shopping.
Janice, I'm talking about the great supper she cooks. Yeah, I mean, too much info. The great suppers, like I don't get those great suppers for a month. But yeah, grab a drink at Siva's. That is an awesome idea. But then again, I'm avoiding the shopping. I skipped that fast. Yeah, keeping you all in our prayers, and we will see Leanne next Saturday. She was saying we'll be talking about the Outside-A-Thon.
The Outside-A-Thon. I can't wait. It's finally getting here. It's a week Saturday.
Yeah.
And again, we're going to be hanging out at the corner where we normally camp out at the Metro. Big thanks to Metro Timmins, always allowing us to use their property.
Well, and there's Vanessa. You're very much welcome, Vanessa. And we definitely got your back. Oh, look, Amanda loves gift cards. We don't want to hear about Jamie wrapping his things either.
Yeah, don't be wrapping your things now.
Okay.
You know Scotch Tape has a hotline?
Does it really?
Yeah. Phone in, it tells you how to get the perfect triangle ends to a package.
Really?
I've tried. You know what? Here's the thing. I'll guesstimate how much paper I would need for a gift. Mm-hmm. And I'll like, okay, I think this is enough. And then you always get to that part where it doesn't meet, there's still part of the box or something showing. I'm like, okay. And then instead of ripping off a new sheet, I'll tape the original. Don't want to waste it. And then I'll cut a little strip just to cover up my boo-boo. And then I'll flip the gift upside down. And no one will ever know that that's the way it happened.
You have one heck of a fun time over Charles there.
Joanne's having a fun time. She I don't know. She says now we're talking about packages and wrapping other things. Joanne's head's in the gutter tonight here.
Yeah. That's great.
Joanne, it's okay to have your head in the gutter.
I should call Terry on the show and ask if she'll remove those dinners from me if I get her a gift card. But here's the thing. So you're talking about the Outside-A-Thon. So we did want to talk about this. So next Saturday, between 12 and 5, we are going to be in the Metro parking lot. So this is a little bit different. One, I should say there's been amazing fundraisers going on in the community for the last month. The majority of them are food bank donations. Tremendous, awesome support, and very much needed. We have a little bit of a different spin on ours. So what we're asking for, and similar to what we did at Thanksgiving, is that between 12 and 5, if you come to the Metro parking lot in Timmins, I guess there's only one Metro now, but the Metro parking lot, if you can bring a gift card for food or a cash donation between 12 and 5, we'll be out there with the cooperators. We'll be out there with people from Albert's Sports and Workwear. It's going to be an awesome day. Now at 5:30 p.m., the exact same day, if you need help or if you know someone that needs help, ask them to come at 5:30 and we're going to equally distribute all the gift cards for food for Metro to the people that are there. And last time that we did that, we had a lot of people show up.
We had quite a few. We had a spillover into the following Monday, and we made sure that we got to each and every message. And I do believe it was Sebastian Vermette from the Cooperators, putting up a few extra bucks so we could, fulfill some of the gift cards. I know Chris LaMarche and Melissa LaMarche both helping out in making sure that everybody went home with something. And again, you never want to turn away a message. And, if 5 people phone us after the fact, then, we will do our best to cater to all of them.
Yeah. But should be in South Porcupine, and we may do one. But the people at Metro have been tremendous with us, and we'll probably do one at South Porcupine at some point. But yes, so a little bit different than the other ones, meaning like we are going to distribute the cards for food to people right away that same day. And last time, some people, Kinsman, it was just. your heart breaks. Like one guy, like he said he hadn't had a meal in a week and a half, and he was right in Metro, and he was getting himself some supplies for the week. And it's just a tremendous way to help people at Christmas. I know we talk about Christmas shopping and Xboxes, and that's all nice. But you know, the one thing I'm talking to my kids about, if they would like to remove one gift from the tree and add it to help someone get a meal this Christmas, or a toy, the toy drive with Dare. And so it's really rewarding activity. So if you can join us, you can make a donation, or if you know anyone that needs help, or if you need help, please come and see us this Saturday.
That's right. 12 to 5, we will be down there.
Yeah. Food and shelter. Yes, of course. Food and shelter is the most important thing. And some people, never mind Christmas gifts they can't afford, some people can barely afford food and shelter. Yeah, of course, it's the most important thing.
It is the most important thing, and you never want to see someone go without. So if you can, spare a little bit. And again, every little bit adds up. People coming down with couple bucks here. I've only got $1 this time. The change from coming out of the Tim Hortons, it all added up. We were back in the Metro there buying more gift cards at the end, and again, that's the whole mission.
Yes. So
we'll make sure it's all spent wisely.
And there's no shame to ask for help. I've asked for help many times in my life. So that's it. The Outside-A-Thon. That is December the 11th, Saturday, 12 to 5 for donations and 5:30 for people who need the assistance, and you'll get it right away. Are you hammering on the banners there, Kinsman, or what are you doing?
I'm hammering on the banners right now.
Oh, all right. You got it covered then, or what?
I'm covering banners.
Okay, good. Yeah. I always worry when you're on.
No. I'm working banners. Right. You work the comment side. Then we don't collide. We'll collide mid-show here.
All right. Okay, listen. So on Saturday, we were also with Dare Timmins, Tisdale, the Northern College Police Foundation students, Northern Ontario Expo for their toy drive. Yeah. They were collecting new unwrapped toys for, they say, children for all ages up to 18. Tremendous response from the community again. That was super fun, pal.
It was super fun. Got to hang out outside. It was cold, but it was nice to see everybody, hanging out there with their signs. And, we had, Darth Vader walk by, Batman, Pikachu. Who else was down there? Minions.
Well, okay.
The characters for the kids.
This is what I'm talking about. You're making an enemy out of all these characters. First, Darth was mad because you said you had a deeper voice than him. You made him mad. Pikachu is upset because you embarrassed Pikachu at the dancing at the mini-con, he said. Sonic and the Minion said you're on the naughty list for Christmas. But we had this on video. Well, what are you doing here? Why are you rubbing them all the wrong way, kids?
Nah, we were all buddies at the end of it. And again, even Darren the Lion was down there.
He's in good shape.
Pictures and kids who, if you made a donation, you were able to take one of the Darren the Lions, which my little guys have two. We hooked up nicely. And again, you and I went in there and did. This is what a lot of people did. We showed up, and of course, taking part in the toy drive. But you and I went in there and did some shopping and dropped off our donations. And again, they were giving away, pencils, buttons, Dare. Posters and fridge magnets and the Darren the Lions, which my boys loved.
Yes, the Darren Lion, and he's in good shape. So you made up with all the characters after. Is that what you want to list here?
That's right.
Sandra Thompson, yes. Don't forget December 19th, my Family in Need draw, which they do every year. Yeah. If you need to put a name for a family in need, deadline is December the 15th. So Sandra, who we've mentioned this a couple times on the show, puts these awesome baskets together for families. You can contact her through Facebook. This is Sandra right there making the comment. Yeah. And she's actually going to be coming on the show and doing this. So that's going to be awesome on December the 19th, pal. And once again, another awesome community member doing this to help people out at Christmas. And they did it last year. The baskets are awesome. So if you need a basket, or if you know of a family in need, contact Sandra Thompson, who is the mother of Ronnie Thompson, the Blockbuster guy. Good friend of mine, pal.
Yes. And I that was the when I met Sandra there, that was the first time I said, okay, that is the tie. And yeah, it was good to see Ronnie's mom there, and she's doing some amazing work here in the city. Wanted to mention we were at briefly yesterday afternoon, Club Richelieu Timmins. There were the Christmas trees each and every year. If you bought a Christmas tree this weekend and during their entire season, this was the final weekend this weekend at Canadian Tire. All those trees, all the proceeds, Jamie, go back to local families in need. And again, it was great to see everybody out there volunteering their time and a lot of people lining up for their trees.
Thank you, Sheila. Appreciate that. Yes, that was really cool, and a fun activity and another good group helping out families. And then we went over to Miss Jones, the new cannabis shop in town, which is in what you said, the Home Depot Plaza.
The Home Depot Plaza. That's how you refer to it. Well, if I had said, 2125 Riverside Drive, you're thinking, well, how far is that up? Usually, most people would clue in that it's probably the Home Depot or Canadian Tire lot. Got to be specific. You don't want to, people driving by to Chapleau. Okay, I'm still driving 2125 Riverside Drive, and they've hit Chapleau because they didn't put it into the GPS. But anyhow, we had fun there. Miss Jones Cannabis Outpost and the Golden Outpost.
Golden City Outpost.
Yeah.
The Golden City Outpost.
Golden City Outpost. And again, based on the city with the heart of gold.
Yes.
Everybody who invited us for that grand opening, it's a very cool atmosphere in there. Very nice.
Yeah, we loved it. So that was Saturday, and we're really looking forward to this week and this weekend. Now, listen, here's one thing I want to mention. Speaking about Christmas shopping, we're giving you a chance, well, along with our awesome partners, to win $1,000 for Christmas shopping. I guess you could use it for anything, but we call it Kins and Klomp Buy Your Gifts. So Kins, all you need to do, it's very simple. It's free to enter. All you need to do is go to the 8 awesome local businesses that are part of this, and you go in, they have a binder, you just write your name and your number. The more you visit them, the more ballots you get. And
you don't even have to ask for it. At all the storefronts, these books are out in plain sight, so you can see if a pen there, bring a pen, sign as many times as you want. I know the lady with Full Beard, they've signed Ray Perry music. You can find the book there. Larone has a book. Casadas has a book as well. Martin Peel's new store, Pads Oasis, has a new booklet in that location, 651 Airport Road. Lemongrass. Am I forgetting Wilson's Elite Auto Detailing? We're at 7. Which one am I missing? Okay. The Bell Store in Park Road Square.
Yeah, so that's all 8. So imagine you go to 8 businesses a day and you did that for 8 days. That's 64 ballots. So on December the 15th, we're going to draw a name. And, it's not like these other places where I've won prizes from, these stations where it's like, someone will contact you and it takes 3 weeks. We're actually going to bring you that $1,000 that night. Kinsman likes these late night drives by people's house. If you don't want it that night, we'll bring it in the morning. But you're going to have it right away. Yeah. It's $1,000 worth of prepaid cards. And Kinsman really impressed me. I thought he'd be a little grinchy. He's paid the activation fees.
So I paid all the activation fees, so there's not going to be any, this is not activated, got to take it back to the store. We covered the activation fees. So those $1,000 in visas are all good to go. You can spend them on whatever you want. Christmas, maybe put it toward a trip. A lot of people, thinking about, the sun, and you can use it for anything. We want, no matter what you spend it on, though, we want to live vicariously through you, what you spend your $1,000 on when you win. And again, if you go to each and every one of those shops, we encourage you. Again, there's no purchase necessary. Yep. Obviously, you're going to go into these amazing local businesses, maybe find some cool Christmas gift ideas. And let's say you win the $1,000, you're going to go back to this amazing business and these businesses, and you're going to spread the wealth evenly and buy some cool stuff from these places.
All right,
Amazing
Kisman.
for us.
So Benji book already has 10 pages full. Go to all the businesses and put your name in. Yeah, it's free. So
That's
you're gonna win $1,000. Someone's gonna win $1,000. We're gonna do the draw live on the show. I signed and bought stuff at both Lemongrass and Full Beard. So awesome.
There you go. And
what
it could be that one signature that is going to win the 1,000 again. Now on the 13th, you and I are we're going to be clipping all those ballots, putting them into a drum, and that's how we're going to give them away on the 14th.
I feel you'd be a good engineer, Kinsman, because you're very detailed. You never miss I
don't miss a beat. No.
Yes, we're gonna pick them up.
Except for when I'm shopping for sandals, I miss all the beat apparently for you.
The draw is December the 14th, live on the show. So you got until the end of the day on the 13th.
Yeah,
and
and we should say here on Tuesday's show. This is one of our ventured out nights. We'll be doing the show live from the Surge, so you can watch the show as normally, but our backdrop will be Jamie and I at the Surge. And again, if you want to be there during the show, have a few drinks, some appetizers, again, everything under the sun on that menu under $7. You can be a part of the ambience while we're doing the show, and we're actually going to do some trivia for online that night. So we're and the trivia is going to be based on our 1 year anniversary. It's going to be all based on Kins and Klomp Live that night.
Based on Kins and Klomp Live. Yes, sir. So we're looking forward to that. That's trivia on Tuesday. We're going to have a flyer about that coming up very shortly, and some awesome prizes to give it out. Will you deliver to Barry if I win? Kinsman will.
No matter who wins, I'll pay the mailing and the postage. We'll ship them out whoever wins. Again, they're activated. You can use them whenever you get them, and from wherever you win them from. But obviously, you need to be in Timmins to sign the book, but maybe they've been in Timmins, signed the
Joanne.
book, and back to Barry.
Joanne's saying she's going to go out and sign the book, but she may be in Barry for Christmas.
Yeah, no matter. Yeah, as long if your name is picked out of the ballot, no matter where you are celebrating Christmas and around that week, we'll make sure that we get you the prizes. Again, $1,000 doesn't come around too often, so we want to thank all our sponsors
with us.
And again, Martin Peel, he foot the bill for the 1,000. He said, you know what, here you go, the gift of Kins and Klomp Live, buying your Christmas gifts. I'm going to put up the $1,000. Go get those visas. Let's do this. And again, Martin always giving the shirt off his back for us, and we love him for it.
What is the Outside-A-Thon? So the Outside-A-Thon, Lynn, we did talk about it. It's this Saturday, 12 to 5, Metro parking lot. We're collecting cash or gift cards for food between 12 and 5. And at 5:30, if you're someone who needs assistance, we're going to equally distribute gift cards for food. The cash donations will go by Metro gift cards for food. We're going to hand them right to the people in need at 5:30. The Mona and them, they're still conversaing about your shoes, and they say, she said she had the shop for you, so you're busted today. It's not even me saying it now, pal.
No. Now she's commenting on the actual thread.
She has been commenting on the thread.
That's it.
Are there any New Year's dances? Well, here's the thing: the restrictions prevent dancing so far. So I know all the establishments are going to be open for New Year's. Whether we'll be dancing, who knows? But I know if you come to the Surge on the 18th, you're going to have an awesome time.
It's going to be an awesome time. We're going to have some giveaways, and of course, we're going to be collecting for two great ladies in this city, Mona and Sierra. So if you can make it, great. If you can't, I know a lot of people trying to reach out to Kim Donovan, and you can send Kim e-transfers, and that's what Kotek did. Kotek, he's got an office here, yes, in Timmins, but majority down in Toronto. That's where his main office is.
He made the donation.
He said, how do I send an e-transfer? I said, well, you can send it to Kim Donovan, and that's what he did.
What else, pal? What else do you got for me?
What else are we?
Do you want to show the sandals on the show, and then everyone can make a judgment call?
Yeah, well, I'm gonna have to get up here. You're gonna
Go get these sandals, okay?
what's that?
Let's
You want me to
find
go get them? Yeah,
yeah,
they're right over here.
let's go get these sandals and and let's just figure out.
All right, you ready?
Yeah. Now we're gonna. Hey, maybe it's me. You know, maybe you're very fashionable. It's
You
much
think
nicer
so?
talking to this chair, actually. How you doing tonight, chair? You don't talk as much as Kinsman. It's a real nice change. Are you enjoying the weather? Yeah, it's a little too cold. All right, perfect. Did you have more fashion sense than Mark?
All right.
Are they clean? I don't
Are they
want to see
clean?
these shoes.
Well, they got sand on them from Bermuda tan.
Right? He needs a new chair. Okay.
Huh?
Let's see. Okay, now remember you may have to take your green screen off. I don't know, but let's see him.
No, they're not green shoes. What are
Okay.
they there? Yeah. What's wrong with this? What is wrong with this?
Are you playing
These are perfectly good sandals.
Give us the 360.
There's that one.
Are you playing shuffleboard?
Am I playing shuffleboard? Want to see them again? There we go. Those sandals have been all over the place.
They sure. Good Lord.
What?
They don't look good, Janice.
Sure they do. Look, see, look.
Oh,
These
well,
ones
maybe-
aren't ripped. Look, Mona was saying the other ones are ripped. These ones
right.
aren't ripped. These ones are
Listen,
actually. These are.
I just seen the best comment. You need a woman in your life.
Sheila,
Did you want to talk about it on the show, Kinsman?
No, no. I'm good.
Okay, well, fair enough. All right. So, let me guess, Jamie, you wear Crocs. Hey, listen, listen, yes.
Jenica
do wear
coming to my
Crocs.
defense. Jenica always
Jenica.
coming out from left field there to help me out. I like it.
I'm not saying there's anything wrong with sandals. I love sandals. I'm just those sandals are just there's like if you got to put on three
It's
Velcro
either if I
strips.
wear those, I'm not wearing those ones where the that piece goes in the middle of your big toe, or I can't wear sandals like that.
My husband, there's more people. Some people loving the sandals. I don't know.
Yeah.
What do you think, Ashley?
Well, we're gonna have a fashion. The next time we're out, spring, summer, we're gonna put our sandals to the test. There, we're gonna have a fashion show.
Oh, look, buy a new pair. Thank you, Joanne.
There's Joanne Savard from the McIntyre Coffee Shop. Joanne, a Canasta tournament sandals.
Yeah. Okay. They're not bad shoes. Oh my God! You want to see what I have on my feet? Oh no, kids!
Uh-oh. What do
I
you
have
have?
slippers on. And look, they have a hole in the bottom.
I think you need.
The problem is, I did buy these slippers 6 days ago, and Ranger got at them before the show. Maybe I could show the better end.
And you know what? I can attest to that. His dog. If you leave anything out for 2 seconds, yeah. Can you go through five items that your dog has chewed in this year? What has Ranger chewed when you've let him on his own for a few seconds?
Hey, look at mine have a big hole at the bottom, but I love my slippers. I don't care. Benji, do you know the person you got them from before? Oh no. Yeah, I do like Crocs. I'm getting like official Crocs with Croc slippers for Christmas. Crocs are disgusting, but look at mine. Oh, Sheila's going shopping. What size is your feet there? You're what, 11? You're
I'm an 11 and a half.
There you go. I have a pair of sandals.
But here's the weird part. My one toe is a 12, and the other's so it's got to be a 12. I wear a size 12 because one foot is like bigger than the other. So
his sandals have traveled more than I have. Not bad shoes. Those are grandpa slippers. Yes, but they're so comfortable. Typical men's sandals, but you need a new pair. Local hockey team has a line of North Star sandals. So there you go, pal.
All right. Well, maybe some North Star sandals.
You need a pipe, Jamie. I had to show it at the bottom with the big hole in it. Stop blaming the dog.
Well, your dog, I was just going to ask you, how many things has your dog destroyed this year? Remember we went to Urban Farm and you picked up those new hats in the summertime? You weren't even back, 2 seconds, and you showed me a picture.
The dog did chew my slippers, I swear to God.
Yeah.
And I tease you about your sandals. I'm wearing these with the big hole. Hey, slippers are comfortable. I'm swearing by it, okay? I got no one to impress here, Kinsman. You're sort of you're a single guy. You got to wear something fashionable.
I gotta impress. Yeah, I'm not impressing with those handles, am I?
I don't think you are. But that being said, a lot of people like them.
Anyhow, I like them. Right? As remember Annie Harvey. She says, no matter what people are saying about you, it's none of my business, right? So
yeah, that's right. I got these from Giant Tiger. These slippers, they're $6. I have about 15 pair, to be honest with you.
I'm a terrible shopper. Like when it comes to shoes, I don't have the patience to be going through shoe aisles. So I'll see probably the front rack and I'll say, okay, 11 and a half, 12, perfect size. Off the rack I go. Boom, done.
You can make fun of my slippers. I find them comfortable inside, and I get their old man. But my outdoor footwear is good. I wear Converse All-Stars, dude. Okay, that's fashionable, right?
Yeah, I had for cutting grass, I have the New Balance, right? New Balance and those
you had New Balance. I know everything you got, and I'm sure
the white stick. If you're cutting grass, you don't want to have a good
I can
pair.
Picture you.
They are a good pair of shoe. Okay, the people that make New
you,
Balance are great shoes.
You're at the shoe store.
You normally go for the cheaper line.
Yeah,
that was the cheaper line at the time.
It's not about being cheap; it's about being really cheap. So you're at the shoe store and you got the New Balance, like old man shoe, for $49, and then you got the nice Nike for $54. You won't invest that extra $5.
I'll go after the New Balance. White the day you get them, and then after grass cutting day number 1, they've got that green stain right around the side.
Yeah. So GT Boutique, yeah. Well, listen, I'm a South End guy, so I go there.
Sheila Short,
but I do. Oh my God! Flashback of a high heel race when we needed to get you high heels that fit. New Balance makes you old. Skechers are comfy.
Yeah.
There's Terry. Terry, do you want a gift card? They're saying I can get you a gift card for Christmas, and then you won't remove the things in my life.
I can feel her shaking her head. No, side to side right now. No.
She's probably wondering where I am. I don't wear slippers. Terry's. So I'm 47. Terry's 28, and she definitely thinks I'm an old man. Period, but an old man with these slippers.
See, Jenica says quality is worth it. So maybe I'll have to get myself the upper class shoes this time around.
Look at this comment. It's not a bad idea.
What's that?
Need to set up a contract with Darren at Steinberg and Mann, and they'll sponsor it. You know what? Send that email to Benji right after the show.
Yeah. That is a good idea. Of course, Darren and Steinberg and Mann, they've been around well over 100 years now. They're doing something right when you've been around 100+ years in this city.
Terry, do you like when I wear my slippers? It's nice, right? It's an attractive quality.
Like you said, you guys have already become a couple. You don't have to impress her anymore, right? Or do you?
Well, yeah, you still do, pal. Trust me. It's a lot of work, these relationships.
Got to work on those emotions still, too. Remember from
you haven't been
Harvey episode.
You haven't been in one in a while. If you think you got to stop impressing, you still got to do nice things and look good.
That's right.
I think. Anyways, pal. All right. Well, that's it, I think. Okay. So let's put up both our shoes and let's see who has the worst fashion.
Who's got the worst fashion statement out there? There we go.
I'm making the case the slipper's the winner.
I think my sandals are actually nicer than your slippers.
Oh, look, it does have the name of the former owner on there. Benji Potvin. All right, buddy. Good night.
All right. Good night. See you Tuesday.